Is there an English idiom in threes and fives to describe arriving, gathering, or leaving of people in a pair, trio, or group in succession? We say a sansangogo in Japanese to describe the status of people coming, arriving, gathering, going, or leaving in a pair, trio, or group in succession in such a way, people gathered in the square a sansangogo. San means three in Japanese. Go means five, and a sansango is used adverbially. I know, by ones and twos, is applied to the case more than by one and one. When I consulted New Japanese English Dictionary published by Japanese publisher, Kenkyusha Publishing, I found the translation, in threes and fives. I suspect if this is a literal translation of 3-3-5-5, and not standard English phrase. Is there an idiom or phrase to express the status of people coming, arriving, and going, leaving, in the pack of 3 to 5 individuals to a place incessantly?
You're right in your suspicion that in threes and fives is a literal translation and not idiomatic. You mention in ones and twos, which is what I would have suggested as an answer. If you're looking for a phrase that means people coming or going specifically in groups of 3 to 5, I can't think of one, but you could try. The people were coming going in dribs and drabs. A series of negligible amounts. This gives a sense of disorganization of a few here, a few there. But in ones and twos is idiomatic and I would suspect quite satisfactory for most purposes, in small numbers. Finally, it would be perfectly acceptable, though not idiomatic, to say, the people were coming going in groups of 3 to 5.
When a group of people who are all meant to be in one place arrive in small groups over a period of time, the common description is, in twos and threes. I wonder if Japanese groups really are larger on average? The term dribs and drabs is also sometimes applied to people moving in and or out of a space. An Australianism that is typically applied to the movement of a large group of children is like Brown's cows to convey the apparently pointless meandering of small groups that will eventually result in everyone arriving at the designated place.
It's not really idiomatic, but it is a common utterance. A few at a time, few, one, an indefinitely small number of persons or things. The dictionary says indefinitely small, and I think this covers the 3 to 5 range nicely, because 2 would be a couple, or we have in ones and twos as mentioned in other answers for those specific cases.
It can also be said that small knots, bunches, parties of people trickled, straggled, meandered, and
if you want to support the channel, please consider liking and subscribing.